Hey, good morning everyone. This is RJ Rivera, your Success Jumpstart coach and the founder of SuccessJumpstart.xten.bz. Today I want to share with you the story of my kid 30, alright? 30 has a very, how would I put it? Wild imagination. Okay, why would I say that? Alright, say for example, he has his toy gun. Well, he has a lot of those, alright? So, he likes toy guns, alright? I know it's not the right thing, it's not the right toy, but yes, he loves that. Okay, but the funny thing there is, he likes using the toy guns for other functions. What do I mean? Say for example, I see him holding his rifle toy gun, and then he walks towards me, playing it as if he's actually holding a guitar and banging his head like a rock star. Alright? So that's something that he does a lot. Alright? Or say for example, he gets two toy guns and he starts wielding them like swords. Alright? Well, I teach him Arnie, so he's kind of familiar with some of the moves. So he does that too. And sometimes he uses his toy gun and again plays like a rock star, and this time using it as a mic. All right, so the kid's imagination is really, how would I say, wild. Well, let's not use the word wild. He's a rock star. All right, he's my kid. Okay, so why is that important to, or how's that related to what I want to share with you today? Well, what I want to point out is that anything can be turned to anything. Anyone can be turned to anyone. It doesn't matter what you have right now. It doesn't matter who you are right now. It That thing can be turned to something that you want it to be. You can be someone who you want to be, no matter what the circumstances are. Whether you are in a financial disadvantage, whether you feel that you don't have enough skill, maybe you feel that you don't have enough resources, you can still turn yourself into someone who's actually very successful, like a very successful businessman, very successful in your career or what have you. All right, I had that kind of situation before. Well, um when I started working, I actually drank a lot. All right, I went out with friends a lot because this is actually my first job. So when I got out of college, when I got out of school and started working, got and started receiving my own money, I kind of enjoyed too much. All right, so um, I was actually going home late. When I get to work, I'm actually sleeping while I'm actually taking in calls. Yeah, I can do that even now. So I was always sleepy. I wasn't paying any attention. And there's another text message coming into my phone. All right. So this is actually a live video. All right. So I wasn't doing really good. Okay. And it came to a point that come regularization time, my stats were not as where I wanted it to be. I was barely passing. So with that point, all right, so I see a lot of people as well during they are my batchmates back in college. They are becoming very successful, right? They're enjoying their job. They're entering postgraduate studies, or they're learning more. All right. So at first I was blaming myself that, yeah, I'm stuck in this situation. I'm working at night. I'm just trying to enjoy, but in the end, I started looking into myself and asking myself, what do I really want to be? What do I want to happen in my life? And I also started asking myself, what do I need to do? All right. So when I figured out that I wanted to get promoted, I want to advance my career, what I did was I started cleaning my app together, started doing my job much better, and I started working on myself. I started reading books again, all right? I have to be honest that right now I practically have read more books compared to reading back in college. All right, I wasn't a big reader back then. All right, so right now I've been reading more and more compared to when I was younger. All right, the same thing right now. Or back in a few years back. Okay, I wanted to start a business, but I didn't know how. All right, I just entered and wasted a lot of money in the process. So if you're a businessman and not making anything, I feel you, my friend. Okay, but as I went along the way, all right, I started learning more things. I started reading. I started watching people who are already in that status of doing a business and making themselves successful. And I learned some of the ropes, and little by little, even with a small amount, I'm getting some success over here. So what am I saying? All right, you can be whoever you want to be. Anyone can be anyone that they wanted to be, as long as you work on yourself. All right, you decide that you would want to work yourself out, you would want to improve yourself. Eventually you'll get there. All right, it starts out with your imagination, it starts out with the thought, it starts out with the desire, and the next move, of course, is taking massive action. All right, so i know that I know that you might be in a situation wherein you're already successful. Then, well, that is good for you. You just have to make sure that you keep on improving yourself to become something else that you would want. Or if you're not yet where you would want to be, you are on your way to success. You just have to imagine yourself being successful and take the massive action. All right, so if you like this video, go ahead and click on the share button here in YouTube, and there's actually a like and share button obviously in Facebook. And by the way, if you want to get my latest ebook entitled Defy Impossible Today, go ahead and click on the subscribe button, or just put in your name and your email address on the subscription form on my blog. All right, and you will receive right away your free ebook. Oh, by the way, if you don't see the email coming into your mailbox, it might be stuck in your spam, so go ahead and check it out. All right, so again, this is RJ Rivera, Success Jumpstart Coach, saying challenge yourself, step forward, and jumpstart your success. Thank you. Have a good day.